Welcome back to the Notary Entrepreneur. I'm Jeff Veal, the #1 notary in Chicago, Illinois. I do about 3 notaries a day. I'm a full-time notary. I usually make between $7,000 to $10,000 a month, and I'm here to help you get your notary game intact, trying to help you get it popping, baby. My tip of the day is get your fine tip pens. And the reason why fine tip pens are the best is because what you'll notice, if you haven't noticed already, is there's a lot of small spaces that you need to write in numbers and letters. A lot of times on these documents, they don't have the proper amount of room for you to write in. So when you got that fine tip pen, you can squeeze in a lot of information into small spaces. And also, speaking of pens, keep a collection of blue pens also. For today's episode, what I want to talk about is pricing. A common question that I get from notaries getting started is, how much do you charge? How much should you charge for this? How much should you charge for that? So I just want to talk about pricing and some things around pricing. So what I've noticed being a full-time notary now for about 3 years is that you have certain types of customers. And when you start getting a lot of calls, you're going to notice there's only a few types of customers. And they seem to be the customers, when you tell them the price, they're like, okay, no problem. They don't hesitate. The other type of customer is the haggler. And the haggler is going to be like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I don't want to pay that. I could just go down to the currency exchange and get it done. You got those people. There's not a whole lot of people in the middle, but one thing that I can tell you though is listen for hesitation. When you say that price, whatever that price is, the second right after you say that price, if there's a long pause, 9 times out of 10, they have a problem with your price. But if they're like, okay, all right, then usually they don't care about the price. Your price might even be too low to them. So that's really important. But the funny thing about pricing is, from my experience, I've been to high-end neighborhoods, beautiful houses, couple cars parked in the driveway, and those are the customers that were trying to get a $20 discount. I've also been to the projects, and they didn't hesitate when it came to the price. They're like, no problem. So when it comes to the rich customer or the seemingly rich customer, I say to myself, well, maybe they got this way before being cheap. By being cheap, help them get come up like this. I don't know. So one thing that I heard from another notary, what they do, because there's a lot of downside in negotiating your price. It makes you look cheap. To the thinking person, they can say, well, why didn't they just offer me the good price in the first place? Or now if that word gets out to other people, now everybody's going to be trying to get your price low. I heard this one notary, what he did, he told me that he has a different phone number. And when the customers tell him that the price is too high or they're going to shop around. Now, I don't condone this. I'm just saying this is what somebody else that I know does. And so when the customer tells him the price is too high, he'll say, okay, hang up the phone, pick up his other phone, and send them a text and say, hey, I'm a new notary. I've done a couple of your types of documents, and I'll do it for half the price that he initially said, under the belief that he was talking to another person. So if you told him, $100, then he calls back or sends a text and says, "Oh, I'm a new notary. I'll do it for 50." So, and some people are price shopping. Some people are really out here looking to save every dollar that they can. So what I charge from my actual mobile notaries, I'm just talking mobile notary prices. I typically charge between $150 to $225 for a power of attorney. I also consider the time of day that they need the service done. If they need a service done during Friday rush hour, might charge a little bit more. I also charge more if they need me to bring a witness. That's another way you can make extra money on power of attorneys, is by charging them for a witness. Now, usually I charge $50 for a witness, and then I give my witness somewhere between $25 to $35, depending if I have to pick them up or if they meet there or how well they do, just keeping it real. When it comes to one-page documents, I typically charge $80. And if it's too far for me to go where it's not worth $80, then that's a situation where I'll usually send another notary and then we'll split the fee. That's what I do. And then when it comes to remote online notaries, I have 2 remote online notaries that I utilize, and I let them create the fee, and then we split whatever they charge the customer. All of my notaries that I work with know that if you're getting something from me, we're gonna split the fee, bars. So another thing that you can do once your business starts getting better is when you start getting repeat customers, it's good to remember these customers. So when I get a repeat customer, the second time that they call me, they'll usually tell me, "Oh, I've used your service before." I thank them. And then I have an Android phone. Don't hold it against me. I tag their number. You can go into your call log and it gives you an option to tag. So if you didn't know what that means, it basically gives you about 15 to 25 characters where you can add a note under a person's name. So anytime that they ever call you, then you'll see that note that you put under. So like I just put in repeat customer. So now anytime that they call, it's a different vibe that I have with my repeat customers for being repeat customers. I like to show them that appreciation. So I hope this was helpful. Remember, Cash App me at $JeffVille2 if you just want to make a donation. If you've gotten some value, you want to bless a brother, help a brother out, go do that. Book me like Barnes and Nobles, $25. I'll make a personalized video to you on any topic that you want. Email me at jeffsmobilenotary6@gmail.com, JEFFSMOBILE notary, the number 6@gmail.com. $150 consultations. And check out the website. NotaryMentorHub.com. Check me out, hit me up. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, get a mentor. Who's your mentor? I'm the mentor. Holla at your boy.